I suspect a Yasuo ban.
Yes,
Surely it's gotten enough respect for it to
maybe.
be banned.
Okay, now let's have, because they've changed the roster. I used to know this roster. It was Yael and some other people, but I think Gucci has changed the roster. Let me have a look here so I know what I'm handling here. So I have Los Verdeveto in top. We have, okay, Free Angry Interest that has changed name again. In the jungle, Rebrief in mid, Algor in bot, and support Josiah. So that'll be interesting. I think, okay, they install Kane. That's their thing, right?
Yeah.
This is the team that had the Kane with like 500 million games.
Yeah, this is it's
pretty good.
It's for me. It's not a surprising pick coming out of Iotopia, like you said. Their jungler mainly does play Kane, which does mean it leaves, I think, a lot of options for Gucci, because this is one of those things where it's actually something that I saw in CWL finals a while back, where it was a best of 5. They banned the same main 2 games, left it open for the third one, and just drafted around it. Where this could be a thing where Gucci went, hey, Iotopia jungler only plays Kane. Let's leave Kane open and just draft around the Kane and sort of bait him into it, in a way.
That, I mean, it makes sense, right? If you know the people that you're facing are going to prioritize certain picks very heavily, you just draft against them. It makes a lot of sense. A lot of teams do similar things. For example, Trouble Bubble banning the Zoe, stuff like that, or Linus banning the Allow is a typical thing. So I think it is either you ban it or you have a very specific thing, a game plan designed to counter it.
Yeah.
In this case, they do allow the Kane to come through. They do pick Rel Kai'Sa. I do like the Rel Kai'Sa combo. Quite strong laning, quite strong later on. You can always follow up and engage with Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa, not the strongest in the current meta, but quite fine. And Iotopia picks up Ezreal. I'm not sure how I feel about Ezreal. I feel like it can be kind of slow, but they do have a bit of damage from the Kane. So, Ezreal Karma. It's kind of fine. Ezreal Karma is a notoriously strong lane, if they can pull it off.
Yeah, and I mean, keep in mind as well, this Rel doesn't even have to go into the bot lane. If they don't like the Ezreal Karma matchup, can send the Rel into the jungle, pick something else down there. Ezreal Karma, like you said, is pretty strong, especially when it does come to the poke department. And it is just because if you sit behind minions, Karma can mantra key the wave. If you don't sit behind minions, you're gonna get Mystic Shot. So it's really hard to avoid the poke, but there's a Fiddlesticks.
Dude, the Fiddlesticks is funny. That's exciting. That's Fiddle is a weird champ. I almost never play against Fiddle. I don't even know how you play against Fiddle or how Fiddle players play. It's almost like a one-trick champion by this point.
It's been a while since I've seen a Fiddle, if I'll be honest with you. So this should be interesting.
Yeah, they're probably gonna have to draft an AD mid by this point, because otherwise they're very heavy on AP damage from the side of Gucci. I think the Fiddle is surprising. I think Ezreal Kane are quite... I don't know if he's going to go red or blue Kane, but blue Kane, for example, is quite fine, I think, at the Fiddle. Fiddle really wants this counter engage, and they have no engage on the side of Iotopia.
Yeah, and this is another thing where, of course, having an Ezreal and a Karma means you can poke, but it's a similar story to the last game we saw, where if you don't really lock in any engage, you don't really get to pick when the fights happen. Granted, top lane is still yet to be picked, and top lane has a lot of engaged champions still available. Orin is banned away, unfortunately, this time, which is one of the go-to sort of top lane tank engagers we tend to see nowadays. Something like Malphite would be open, not really good into Kai'Sa or Fiddlesticks. There's a lot of AP damage on the side of Gucci, but there is still a couple of tank options up there. Set as well, Cassante, both open at the moment. Not entirely sure if Iotopia plays them, but still, generally, it's just some options you can go for.
Ooh, Yone. This was banned the last time, I think, against Iotopia, so this is a bit exciting. I do agree they might need a tank top, but I wouldn't be against them going full. Like, the thing is, against Fiddle, they probably will have a hard time walking up no matter what. And the thing, if you have no engage, is that you have to be first on the objective. So you need to have good vision and need to be first on the objective. If you're first objective, it doesn't matter if you don't have engage. But being first on objectives can be hard. I do like the Ari pickup. This allows them to get a bit of pick potential. This is a very interesting draft from the... This is like full-on poke, almost. Like, they have champs that don't... If they go blue Kane, they have like 4 champs that don't have to commit anything and they Karma to speed them up. Yeah. Because those champs can basically stay safe while committing nothing and still dealing damage. They can basically just go in and out of fights.
I'm personally not a huge fan of having Kane sort of be the solo engage champion. I think Kane becomes the strongest if you pair up another sort of engaged champion with him, and then he can sort of become a really big raid boss in the backline. Whether he is gonna go Blue King, that does change things, because like you said, then he can just go Duskblade, pop one target, potentially get a reset, and then get out,
Yeah, I think he has to
especially
go
if it
blue.
is the Kai'Sa. But I think, yeah, when you draft away like this, I think the only direction you can go is the blue. But that is a Lissandra in the mid lane, a notorious counter to Ari, and a great shutdown to the mid lane pick on out of Iotopia.
I mean, it's good against almost every pick from Iotopia, because all of them are these heavy built champs that want to go in and out, and then you just get Lissandra ulted. So Lissandra is a great pickup, and they already have all the damage they need from Viego, Fiddle, Kai'Sa. Overall, Good Cheese draft is just way easier to execute, I would say. Like, Iotopia has a bit of comfort on their side, which is good. And I think they have the more spicier picks. But they have, like, much harder picks to execute. Like, they have to play mechanically really well. Meanwhile, Good Cheese has to press Lissandra to not target, and they're kind of dead.
I personally think, and this is going to be a hot take depending on your view of things, but I think Iotopia have the better draft. You said it is harder to execute. I do agree. I think if executed well, Iotopia's draft should be able to, like, it does play better than Iguchi's draft does, in my opinion. I don't think Rel realistically does anything this game, being to the big range of Iotopia outside of CCing the Yone and the Kane. And I think if you can play around the Ezreal Karma poke, you should be better off Ari as well. Like you said, the side of Iotopia have so much mobility that it's gonna be hard for the side of Gucci to shut them down. They do have the champions for it with the Lissandra, like you said, can just Frozen Tomb onto anyone's forehead. But I still think that if Iotopia played well, they have the better draft. But like you said, it is so much harder to execute that I'm not entirely sure if they have it in them.
I think it's Iotopia, as I agree that Iotopia has. I think if Iotopia is first in the objective, they have really good comp.
Yeah.
But they have to be first in the objective. It comes down to like the Fiddle being really hard to walk into, and also Iotopia's comp being not the best at taking space, but they're really good if the map is dark. So I don't know. Both comps really want to abuse these vision blind spots. So it really depends on who has the vision blind spot. And then I would say Good Cheese comp is a little bit better if they don't have vision, because they have like a little bit more ways to walk up with the Rel and the Elisandra. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I think this Fiddlesticks is got like a big question mark, right? Like I think if this Fiddlesticks pops off, it's gonna be really hard for Utopia to play the game. But if they can get good vision control inside of Utopia, I think this Fiddlesticks isn't gonna have much play. But I'm a big fan of I think both of these drafts. I think they're both good in their own rights, and I think they're both really interesting.
for sure. I think this is like also like a somewhat classical Gucci type draft where they're like drafting really openly. Like the Fiddle, I think the Fiddle is top, for example. Pick the Fiddle, you think it's jungle, then they pick the Viego, you're like, and then they pick the Lissandra mid. They have like a lot of ways to switch these picks around, which is like typical, I feel like, for Gucci. They like doing these more complicated drafts where there's a lot of ways to switch them around.
Yeah, sort of more open-ended
Yeah.
kind of draft. And on the bright side, like 3 games of Manta Cup, we have seen more unique champions than in an entire season of SLE.
Hell
So
yeah.
already so much excitement coming through.
Manta Cup is content.
Manta Cup is we've gotten so much content already.
You already gotten both of the Wind brothers.
True.
I love the Wind brothers.
And this time it's the better one.
Wow. Now that is just downright rude to Danny 88 and Reaper.
Well, no, more so the Yone than the Yasuo, not Danny 8x8.
Wow. I can't believe you would flame these players like this,
No,
Tesla.
no.
My God.
See,
Live on Manta.
this is where you clip me, take me out of context, and then I get painted to be the bad guy.
Hey, I gotta try to fire back, right? You called me a vein abuse.
Am I wrong?
Yes. Maybe
This
not.
is coming from a man who said they should put Varus in the top lane because Rage
Hey,
top laner.
they lost that game. What if they had
Okay.
Varus top?
Was it because of Varus being in the bot lane?
Yes. He built Rage Blade
Ah.
as well. They lost.
Okay,
He
so
had
now
no
you're
impact.
also blaming the Rage Blade.
He had no impact. Radiant spread.
How? What? What do you mean?
To be
no
fair,
impact?
I stand by that statement. regardless of the gaslight that happened 2 seconds ago. I stand by that statement. I think he should have built Radiant, regardless of the lane he was in. But yeah.
Didn't you say in game that he should go Ginsus?
No, I
Kill
said the
them with
Gwynsus is fine. You said he should go Gwynsus. No, what do you mean? I never
No.
said he should go Gwynsus. I said it's fine, but I think it's worse than Radiant. And I think it's better if you put him top. If you put him top, make him build Radiant on top. I think it's better than putting him bot.
I think you were just angry because they had a melee top laner.
Okay,
That's all it is.
imagine Poppy was bot. Imagine he W's the Rakan W, and then they don't
Okay.
hard engage them, and the Senna lives and can farm.
True.
And then they have a tank top laner, kind of, because he has Radiant, with damage against the Mundo.
But then they have a ranged top laner. So is
Yes.
it really worth it?
you're just like the pain in putting a range top.
The stigma you're gonna put on your team for the rest of the Manta Cup.
Hey, I don't respect top range, but hell, they're effective.
You don't respect it, yet you want them to play it.
Yeah, because it's effective.
Ah, man.
And to be fair, I respect certain types of range top laners.
What
Like
type do you,
Philios.
what types do you love? Okay, the Philios, that is based. That is based. I can respect the Philios.
Like the Sin. Okay, we're going back here again. I don't know why. The original Sinner top range is Quinn, and now it's by extension Akshan to a degree, but that's more fine. Akshan is
You
just a
think?
Sinner
No,
channel.
wait. You think Akshan is more fine than Quinn?
No. Quinn is the original, and now Akshan is like the new one.
Okay.
And that's that. Then Varus doesn't fall into these. Varus is kind of overtuned in a sense right now. That's why he's good top with Radiant. He shouldn't be good top with Radiant, but he is, because the items are the way they are.
Okay, so question. How do you, we are going to digress into the digression period, but how do you feel about the mythic changes coming to the new season?
That's hard to say. I don't remember what I did the tank items. I think the AP items are interesting.
No, I mean like them just removing mythics overall.
I think removing mythics is good because I think a thing that mythics does is it forces you to have less optional build paths, and I don't like that. You're forced to build a mythic, right? So you're forced to make a choice of mythic, and the choice of mythic typically forces your entire build. So there's less optional builds available. If you don't have mythics, you're more available to doing like these optional builds with like certain different build paths. So I think the build creativity can increase if you remove mythics, which I like.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think overall, I'm really looking forward to the new season because there's like a bunch of new changes, which I think it's been a while since we've really had something that, in my opinion, has brought the game sort of to life. I think the last change was the mythic change, which sort of like really shook things up, which I wasn't really a big fan of for the exact reasons you just mentioned. I've always felt like mythics were a bit limiting in what you're sort of allowed to do, just because I'm someone who likes to experiment with different builds, and for me, mythics doesn't really allow you to do that, which is why I was never a fan, and I'm looking forward to them getting changed as well.
It would be more range tops though. There's a fancy lethality thing that makes you crit or
Oh
something.
my god.
All right, we're going into game. Enough with the range tops. I know
No more range tops.
I'm gonna be blacklisted from the Dessa channel. It's okay. I'll rename to Dessa 1001, the superior version. Version
Oh no, not him.
1.
Not him.
It's your evil brother.
That's actually my longest cousin.
So we're not having a man. That's an interesting username. 741. What a username. This man? It's free angry interest for those apparently supposed to be at least.
Yes.
Although he was apparently named Yasa, but now he's named 741. God knows. Iotopia is not defaulting because Kane is chilling. He's taking his local tax bills instead of covering the top side. So they get a ward in. Doesn't really matter. They trade wards with top.
I mean, he's been chilling, you know. He's making sure his Spotify music is right before actually like getting into the game.
It could be that he wants to trick them into thinking he's starting Raptors for sure, and then he's gonna invade the enemy Viego's Raptor or something like that.
I didn't even clock this.
This
is a Fiddlesticks top.
Yeah, it's a fiddle top.
Yo.
Because it's not a counter
I'm so excited.
pick, but it's it's a fiddle top. I'm not excited. Dude, you hate range tops, and then you're like, oh, fiddle top is fine.
Okay,
This
but
is worse,
fiddle
bro.
is
Gross.
no. Fiddle
Gross.
is different. Fiddle is
Gross!
different. He's different.
Oh, he's different. He's ranged with air, bro. He's basically a ranged
he's
top.
not the
Look
same.
at him go, dude. Look, it's gonna auto him.
he's
Gross.
he's
Look
not
at
built
it.
like the. Okay, you know what? This is just alpha to play against. You know what? You're right. You've convinced me. Disgusting behavior.
I mean, it's better than Akshan and Quinn. I'll give you that.
True. Anything's better than Quinn.
Yeah,
That champion is pure 8.
yeah, we can. Okay, handshake. Quinn is better. Okay, let's go into the game. Both jugglers are gonna path bot. Makes sense. Oh, they're already going level 2. Boom.
Level 2?
Lick should be that flash. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, they already get
very
level 2.
early kill.
This is
The
nice
bot
to see,
lane.
though. This is something I like to see people abuse more. Like, level 2 is any elo very abusable.
Yeah, definitely. So the kill unfortunately does go to Jesse with the ignite, but I think you're more than fine picking that up just because of the CS lost and the XP lost onto Lek.
It's just
Which
money.
again, in a lane like Karma Ezreal, I think it can be really important. Toxic.
Toxic
Oh,
has to
trouble.
flash. He should be dead, though. He's dead. Boom, auto attack. He's dead.
I think that's great timing out of the angry inches right there.
Yeah, Gucci showing good proficiency, and yeah, I mean, you have Lissandra just play around the big CC here. Big damage again. Getting the chain. Kaisa with Rel, very good. You get a lot of plasma stacks. Fast passive procs.
Yeah,
They're
I
having
mean,
a
this
rough
is
time.
This is where we saw Leona back in the day, right?
Are they
Paired up
scuffling in
with
red right
Kaisa.
now? They're scuffling on
wow.
red. And Kane is spooky, and here comes the Rel, has to Q out. He holds the flash. Jesus Christ, I love holding flash. Okay, kill the Viego, maybe. Okay, here's the Q. Maybe? Q?
Oh, he's 1 HP!
Flash! Okay, get it. Okay, we have content already. They're fighting. Lissandra's on the roam again. These people hate laning. Okay, they're flashing in top lane as well. Ignite coming out. Flash out of both top laners. Man, there's no summoners on the map anymore. Lissandra's gonna have fun.
Wait, no one on the side of Iotopia's got flash up outside of Warhammer.
Yeah, nobody has
Who
flash.
chose to keep his.
Yeah, we hate
This
flash.
might die.
Yeah, we love flashing here.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh, bloody hell, that's kind of... Dude, he has to base here, though. You have to base here. Oh, no, he doesn't
Wait,
base.
he's not basing.
Oh, this is a disaster. He has the insta-base because Fiddle has TP and he doesn't have TP as Ignite. And now he's in the worst lane state possible because he pushed the wave so he can freeze and he has no HP. So
Wait,
if he...
got cannon.
This...
Wait, he's dead.
He should die. If he outplays this, he's God himself. Okay, gets the... It could live, actually.
Wait,
He's gonna
Fiddlestick
live.
does no damage.
Yeah, he's gonna live.
Okay, that's hilarious. But still a bad wave state. Like, the thing is, he had the wave pushing to him there. And he just needs the insta base and accept that he loses like a bit of farm and he can run back to catch the tower. Because now he's stuck in a... I don't know if he's gonna freeze, but if Lost Murderito freezes here, he's gonna go down a lot of CS. Even if he gets the kill up. Like, it's gonna be fine because he has a kill, but... I feel like that's a laning thing that's annoying. Okay, we have some pressure off of the bot lane now, though. They have a bit of a better lane position. If they can get a bit of poke in, maybe they will be fine as the Ezreal Carmen. He does have Sheen, which is good. Although, Algren has Quiver, which is better.
Yeah, I still think in an all-out 1 to 2v2 scenario, the Kai'Sa should win. That was gonna be my point earlier. This is why we sort of used to see the Kai'Sa Leona back in the day before Rel came out, just because Leona, again, so
Oh,
many
here it
plasma
comes.
stacks that you can apply Hex Flash. Just
Makes
gonna
sense.
be spotted out going into the bush.
Yeah, they sensed the Hex Flash coming in there. Oh, they had a ward on it, actually. They didn't sense it. They just knew.
They're just nowheres.
Just high skill, though, in top lane. Let's see if he can do some more work in getting these solo... Oh, Toxic has to flash, but he has no flash. He is dead.
Frozen Tomb into the stun.
And
combo
they're just
that you cannot
farming
go
the
through.
mid laner. It's rough.
Yeah, Toxic not having a good time in the mid lane. Lek though with the Mantra W is not going to get the second part of that. Alvin is gonna tank the Icathian Rain. Or he's gonna get the solo Icathian Rain onto Lek right there. You can see Dragon started up as well by the side of Gucci. No vision for Iotopia, although Warhammer can do Kane things. You can just E into the pit, smite and E out. But he is gonna time out just now,
has
and
to
he's
give
not gonna
this.
get the window. First
This
Drake
is-
of the game is gonna go over to the side of Gucci. It is a Cloud Drake at the end of the day. Chemtech gonna be the next Drake up as well. Rebreathe.
Oh, Ire is going to probably die here. No Lissandra though, so he could get out. So he gets the stun though. Oh, he's alive. Heal. 7 for 1 going low. Karma Q.
Oh,
No ult on
my
Rebreathe.
days.
But we... Good Shido truly showing they really have their early game down in the way that they just rotate, they gank, and they use their laners with big CC to get these kills very fast. The only thing that's like a bit special is the top lane, but that's probably because it's a fiddle, and nobody knows how fiddle top works. Not even Lost Moderator himself.
I feel like at this point it's been so long since we've seen a fiddle that most people don't know how fiddle jungle works. How long the
Nobody knows
fiddle
how.
top lane?
Nobody knows. Oh, he's got a solo kill again! My God, he's going in. Just high skill. The Yone we needed.
Just high skill again with the solo bolo. Maybe this
I didn't
is
know how
one.
Fiddle died. I thought he was a tower. Okay. He's just in it to win it. Yes, Berserkers. He's full build. Here comes Rebrief though, and he does have ult. So this is scary. You have to run. He's not running. You're dead. This high skill. You're Lissandra ulted. Boom. No? Okay, there you go. Boom, boom. Oh, he's gonna try to outplay though. If he gets a kill here, this is unreal. Okay, thank you.
Close. I'm starting to think that just high skills B button might be unbinded. Starting to think.
Nah, the E button is. Oh, here comes the Viego. The Viego is going ham.
That's a
741.
great
Is
one,
he?
though.
Is 741 as good as 369? The question we are asking ourselves. The same type of number sequence at least.
It's the same amount of numbers.
Yeah, but there's the same spacings. Like 1 to 4 is 3, like 369, and then 7, 1, 4, 7, or 7, 4, 1. This is the opposite direction.
Wait, what?
So every number is spaced equally 3, and then it's just descending instead of ascending.
True.
Okay.
Look at you.
So he's a 369 fanboy or something. I don't know.
Maths.
Math indeed.
Quick maths.
Quick maths. We
This
did more.
is why Greasy Goblins made it as far as they did.
Yeah, we did the math.
You
We
did
did
the
the math.
You
Oh,
did the math and you were like, it's not worth it.
It's
This
worth
is
it.
GG.
We know this is worth.
Level
but
6 is still starting to come in.
well, here we go again. Yeah, not the best engage. I think this is kind of fine. Lek will probably just walk out. Good Ezreal coming out. They can poke back. Josiah working hard in bot lane though.
Is a good Ezreal actually. It's gonna hit both. Warhammer is gonna be around though.
Could be good.
There is a control ward.
Oh, they see him invading.
Ooh,
But
this.
they don't know he's looking for the gank. They have
Oh,
they have
the
5 people!
wraparound!
Yeah, but he's gonna E out. They have 5 people by the way. Don't go for it, Warhammer. Don't do it. No! Don't do it, Warhammer. There's 4 people there. They're all roaming. It's the flex effect, man.
Oh.
I like it. Yeah, good
Warhammer,
shit playing him
despite the
very-
warnings, he did not heed. And he does
Ah.
end up falling.
It's tough. They are very roam heavy, this Gucci squad. They have been almost perma ganking every lane. Oh, here we go, bot lane. Here we go again. Here comes the Viego. Q gets the trade. Iron does get the kill. That's something.
Yeah, there is a kill back over to Iotopia. I don't think it's a bad trade if you are Iotopia in this sense. Just because a lot of your damage, or at least your poke damage, is gonna come out of the Ezreal. And I think as long as the Ezreal gets all these kills, it should be fine for their side. So I think trading 1 for 1 there is not that bad.
It was
I think
2
for
for
the
1
side
in
of
the end
Iotopia.
though. It was 2 for 1. They do get the karma spot.
Yeah.
And I do agree that getting the gold on Ezreal has a really good free item spike. And I think it will be kind of hard for the side of Good Sheep to handle a free item Ezreal. And they already have like a Yone that's building Hullbreaker straight up, it looks like. So yeah, I don't know about that, but maybe that's good. But they will have like 2 good threats in the Yone and the Ezreal. And I think Ezreal on free items might be a way for them to win. But they just have to make sure not to fall like too far behind. They're kind of stabilizing, they're still at 4k deficit. But the dragon fights will be the harder thing. If they accelerate the dragons properly, it could be like the 3rd dragon where Ezreal has maybe 2.5 item, which would be rough, depending on the soul. But Cloud is already out of the question, so maybe we'll get like Infernal or Chemtech, and you definitely don't want to give them up.
Yeah, I think if something like an Infernal would be so much damage for this Gucci squad that I don't think it is something you can really afford to give up. I do believe Chemtech Drake is the one that is spawning now, which does mean it's going to be Chemtech Soul out of the question as well. Going to be started up here by the side.
This is just good dragons left almost.
Warhammer.
They can dive here. So he takes aggro, probably. The Kane takes aggro. He's gonna ulti in. Yep, there we go. He has the auto. He might be dead. Don't get the kill. But it's a 2 for 1. Not enough damage to kill him.
Yeah,
Good play out of Lost Moderator.
It's a little bit awkward off a dive just because you want the Kane to tank, but
Jesus,
Kar's gonna
damage.
ramp up leg.
Wait, Reavers didn't get tower aggro for that. That's
Trouble.
special. They didn't get tower aggro for that. Huh.
That's
Well,
enough falling though.
yeah, they are killing a lot of things on the map right now. The Gucci squad. Many things are going on. It is Ocean Soul, right? Looks like. They're
Does
scuffling against in the red. This
indeed
Viego's
look
everywhere,
like a
man.
Hex Tech Soul.
It's Hextech. Okay, Viego's killing someone in red side. No? Okay, he's back. Never mind.
I
Yeah.
still think he might have killed the red buff.
Nah, he fought Kane. Kane's half HP.
Kane is half HP.
They're never stopping fighting, man. It's impossible to track.
It's good. It's good. We want
It's
this.
content.
We want this.
I want to see just high skill solo kill fiddling.
True. That would be content. That would be content.
We need a little bit of a swing back because looking at the games, oh there we go. The Gucci squad is ahead quite a bit in goal, but the one saving grace for the side of Iotopia right now would be the top laner.
Yeah, and speaking of the roams you mentioned earlier, Rebreathe again. He's back on the hunt. Black needs to
Oh
be a
no,
little bit
Black,
careful.
run! No!
It's gonna get CC'd up.
Oh god.
Stun comes through. Black
comes
is
Kai'Sa.
just gonna die. So much roaming out of the mid lane of the Gucci squad right now.
Yeah, they're just perma roaming, and I mean it kind of makes sense. Ari doesn't have like the best shove until she reaches like around. She's 10 now, so now she has pretty good shove. But beyond that, she doesn't have the great shove in the early game. But yeah, she's it's rough overall except for top lane. Most other lanes are winning for the side of Gucci. Oh, here we have an engaged bot lane. Warhammer is here of all the people to be here. Does he have ult? He does have ult. He can ult into Yesaya. He's probably just gonna walk back like a little care package. Good extra ult coming out. Karma is here. They might be able to win the extended fight. No mana onto the Kai'Sa. Should be able to get the Yesaya back. Good shutdown. If he hits all his abilities, no, he does not. Not enough health. Auto attacks are enough from the side of Algrim to clean this up, and Lek is once again left in a hard battle. Might be able to just run away base. This is
Yeah. Black is gonna have to fall back. I think Algren with him having health blitz back up now should be able to take the 1v1.
Meanwhile, they're sieging mid tier 2, so this is not the greatest. The Hullbreaker first item, yo, that's interesting.
It is Heartbreaker. How do you feel about that?
I think Hullbreaker's fine, I just don't think you should do the first item. I think you could do Blade or something into Hullbreaker. Overall, I think like if you do Hullbreaker, I think Blade's better, because if you go Kraken, you get a lot of damage out of going IE second, because you get the 100% crit. And like a bit of extra damage from every crit item you build from then on. Lek is stuck here, does get the root, might be able to walk out.
Oh, that's a lot of healing.
Oh, here comes the Q though. Oof, Rebirth does pick it up. Here is 7 for 1. This could be good though. Kane is around, although maybe he doesn't care, and Viego deals a lot of damage. Oh, he's not going for that, is he? No. The
Yep,
Viego
there's
big.
the strength of the Kraken Slayer that you mentioned earlier, as well, coming out with the damage. You can see the steel caps as well on 3 angry inches, which does mean, or 7 for 1, I suppose in this case. Toxic.
No ult or rebrief. One more Q will
Algren?
kill. All drink solo kills the Ezreal in the bot lane. He's fighting everywhere. They're about to dive the top beyond. Warhammer kinda senses it, but maybe he doesn't sense it truly. No, maybe he does. He does. He does.
That's
know.
a good read.
Oh, now he might be. Oh, he's trying to hex stick out.
Oh.
No! Oh, gosh. Oh, god. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place. Oh, misses the W from the Lissandra, though, but still goes down to the Viego. Too much raw damage. Here comes the Ezreal ult.
And interestingly enough, Hacks, it does end up being Red Cane.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, he did go Conquer. So I kind of knew it was. You go always go the rune kind of shows what you're going.
Yeah.
And man, they're just going.
I'm not sure how I
in.
feel about that.
I think it's fine. I just think I would have preferred the other one. They're gonna kill Kai'Sa down in the bot lane. This is just a solo lane fiesta of some sort. Like they're just going in the solo lanes. It's charm. Oh, okay, it does break the tower. It doesn't get charm fast enough. Ult goes out. Lissandra damage. I think it needs a bit more than 1 Q, so you can't get the kill. It does get tier 2 tower, which is very good. The Lek is on the side, but Rebirth has a big team with him. Has to
I
flash.
respect it. You know
Good
what? I
flash,
respect
good flash. That's good flash.
I respect trying to 1v1 the enemy mid laner.
Yes. Okay, Warhammer is here. Gets the Q, they don't want to fight it. Like technically they could be able to fight here because they are not like connected as a squad right now, Gucci, but they're very behind in gold right now. About 11k.
True. They are indeed quite behind on gold. You can as well.
Ooh, Lek stuck in the... Oh,
See
here comes the fiddle top. W, does he have any damage? He has negative damage. He has Sonya's first item. Yeah. Wait, why is
here?
Eskrel here? How is Eskrel beyond the dude? There they go. Kaisel goes in. Lissandra W. They're both dead. How is Eskrel? Okay. Man, Eskrel was... he was pushing.
Listen, this is the fiddlesticks for AoE CC. It's fine.
I mean,
He does not need to do damage.
yes.
Zonia's rush is so good. It's giga broken.
It's not Giga broken, but it's fine this game because they have a lot of damage from other sources, such as like the 2-item Lissandra just murdered everyone.
That fiddlesticks gold.
What is the Algor's build Duskblade, second item? Is this really the build? Isn't it like the glaive if you're doing that? Man, I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Surely,
Radiant.
it'd be really funny if this is a frozen heart out of Flo's Murderito second.
I mean, at this point I wouldn't mind it. Very good E from Io, by the way, to dodge the Lissandra E there. He would have been very dead otherwise. Let's see if the Yon... he's too big. The Viego has many items. Many gold.
Yeah, the Viego is a little bit too...
Here comes the ulti. Oh, he's just gonna out him to death. Okay.
Yeah, I think that is the difference though,
Ooh,
between
big
going
damage.
Goldbreaker first.
Here comes Kane. Press the W. Oh, I can't press W, he's stunned. Oh, here
Right.
comes Jesiah.
Oh,
They're
that's a
hard
great
engaging.
engage.
Lek is probably gonna go down. Does go down. Jesiah's unkillable. He has a Radiant Virtue. Best item in the game. He stuns, flips. Lissandra, WQ is dead. Kais is just living life, man. Living life in the sunny Bahamas.
Triple kill for Algren as well at the back end of 10 on 1 on this
Yeah.
Isaiah.
It's kind of big.
You know, slowly but surely, we are working on our way towards the third item spike on Ezreal.
But no, this is also what we mentioned, that going for these early aggressive styles out of nowhere is quite effective against teams that want to play it more slow. And I think Iotopia is one of those teams that want to play more slow. And Gucci has, like, I don't know if they played for together a long time, these players, but Gucci typically has, oh god, this is Viego. Viego existing.
Viego moment.
Yeah, he has a lot of items. He even has a Dark Seal for some goddamn reason. I don't know.
Wait,
That's a bug,
what?
or he has a dark. Yeah, he has Dark Seal. I don't know why he has Dark Seal. Here comes Jesiah. He's everywhere. Lek is once again stuck in the middle of nowhere. They could kill the. Oh, they do kill the Viego.
Okay.
Something goes over to the Kane. They have the fiddle up in nowhere, but he has no damage because he has
Look
some.
at the fiddle
They do break
damage.
the tower, but Alice.
Look at the fiddle
That's not
damage.
fiddle damage. That's Lissandra with the Vajay's, man.
Look at the fiddle.
No. Stop telling people Sonya's first fiddle is good. God damn it. I'm
Zonia's
gonna get all
first
these
is
griefers in my
so
games,
good.
man. God damn it.
If you see God of Hacks in your game, I beg you go Zonia's first.
Oh my god.
Please.
You can do it if you have a 8-0-13 Lissandra, sure. And a 10-1 Kai'Sa with like every item possible to man. Okay, here we go. Yon, he's hunting semi-alone. He has Hullbreaker. Okay, Lek. Is that Lek? No, it's Warhammer. Warhammer is stuck.
Just high skill, not gonna get
Ooh.
Goldbreaker past
Just high skill is sad. He left top and he came back to this, man.
here. Look at the
Fire?
Zonia.
Damage? Look at the Sonya. No!
Here.
Okay, they're fighting. The Lissandra's doing all the damage. He's pressing E again. Jesiah going down to turret. He is going down. Holger is alive though.
Yes.
T-Send. Showing the emblem. This has been non-stop fighting since like the first part of laning. This is
look-
rebrief going around. Big Chad walk. What do you call that? Like the folk walk or whatever?
This is wide rebrief.